Hey, have you ever stopped to think about what happens when you get stuck using the same simple words in English? You know, that feeling when your conversations become so predictable that you start to wonder if you're really communicating or just rambling. If you feel like this, you're not alone, and the truth is, it can actually hurt your confidence in speaking. The fear of being just another one can be suffocating, don't you think? Now, imagine you're at a party, surrounded by people who use the word beautiful for everything from the sky to a sandwich. It's fun, but deep down, you know it doesn't quite capture the beauty of what you want to express. What if I told you there's a way to revolutionize your vocabulary that could transform how you speak and express yourself? Stick with me because today I'm going to show you how to ditch those simple words for good and really upgrade your English. Seriously, if you let this chance pass you by, you'll be stuck in this rut forever. So if you're ready to turn things around and truly shine in your conversations, don't forget to subscribe. This might just be the step you were missing to take your English to a whole new level. So let's go. Over-the-top conversation. Let's kick things off with something fun. Imagine a scene where all the compliments and descriptions we hear revolve exclusively around the word beautiful. Check out this fictional conversation. Wow, that dress is so beautiful. And the scenery we saw yesterday. Oh my gosh, simply beautiful. And you look even more beautiful today than I ever imagined. See how overusing the same word quickly loses its impact. It's like a song you listen to so many times that you start to forget the details that made it special in the first place. When we stick to just one adjective to inspire our descriptions, the impact of what we really want to communicate gets watered down. And of course, leaving out variety makes our conversations become boring and repetitive. But hold on, that's exactly where today's topic comes in. Enriching your vocabulary. We're going to swap out these generic words for more vibrant and descriptive alternatives. The good news is that there are countless options that can add color and life to your compliments and descriptions, making your communication way more authentic and engaging. By exploring new adjectives and expressions, you not only spice up your conversations, but you also show a greater command of the language, proving that you really understand its nuances. Imagine how it would be to say, instead of beautiful, that something is gorgeous, when you want to convey a beauty so impressive that it really leaves people speechless. Try this approach with your friends and see their reaction. Using more specific words like this not only captures the essence of what you want to say, but it also enriches the exchange of ideas between you. Are we ready to upgrade your expressions? Let's discover new words and ways to express yourself together that will make your conversations stand out. And remember, every new word is an opportunity to connect even more with others and show the true beauty of your English knowledge. Alternatives for beautiful. Stepping into the world of adjectives, there are so many variations for beautiful that often go unnoticed. Each one brings a distinct nuance, and knowing these differences can transform the way you express yourself. And do you have an adjective that you love to use or that you'd like to stop using? Share it in the comments. Gorgeous, this little word elevates the description of anything from stunning rooms, dazzling dresses, to vibrant colors. It's perfect for highlighting something or someone that truly stands out for their beauty. Pretty, this is a soft and affectionate compliment, quite friendly, used to describe girls, delicate flowers, or even that scene-stealing baby. Stunning, when something or someone leaves you speechless, stunning is the word that translates this overwhelming impression. It's like an explosion of beauty that doesn't go unnoticed, ideal for impactful descriptions. Attractive, useful for referring to people of all genders in a neutral way. Attractive conveys the idea of visual appeal that is universally admired. Cute, delicacy and sweetness fit perfectly here. Use cute to refer to adorable bobbies, charming pets, and even to compliment someone in a sweet way. Exquisite, this term brings to mind elegance and refinement. When something is perfectly beautiful and delicate, whether it's a painting or a person, exquisite shows your appreciation for these subtle details. Now let's discover how they fit into your daily descriptions. Using gorgeous. Now that we have alternatives to beautiful, let's dive into using gorgeous. This word is a real upgrade when you want to describe something that truly impresses. Think of gorgeous as that special touch that transforms a common description into something vibrant and memorable. When you see a sunset that almost takes your breath away or visit a place that looks like it came straight out of a postcard, gorgeous is the word that comes to mind. Besides being used to describe places and objects, it's perfect for people too. Used to compliment someone, gorgeous expresses that this person's beauty is breathtaking, the kind of presence that lights up a room. Make no mistake, gorgeous carries a visual and emotional impact that makes it remarkable. It's one of those terms that completely changes the tone of the conversation when used. So the next time you want to express how something or someone impresses you, do it magnificently. Just say gorgeous, and you'll be taking the compliment to a whole new level. Let's put it into practice. Think about something that deeply impresses you. How would it be to use gorgeous to describe it? It could be something from your life, whether it's a recent date, a movie you watched, or even a delicious meal. The sky's the limit, and I'm sure you'll find many gorgeous moments to capture. Using pretty and stunning. Let's now explore two adjectives that can greatly enrich your descriptions: pretty and stunning. Both have their special uses and can bring distinct nuances to your vocabulary. Pretty, this is a word that carries a softness and lightness. When something is pretty, it's beautiful in a way that conveys calm and charm. Think of that simple flower, a child's smile, or a sunny afternoon in the park. Pretty is an affectionate term and a great way to give compliments with a tone of affection and appreciation. It's often used to describe people, particularly girls, in a friendly and uncomplicated way. Stunning, on the other hand, stunning is extremely powerful. It's the ideal word when something is so beautiful it's breathtaking. It's that beauty that has impact, that catches you by surprise and makes you stop to contemplate. A dazzling dress or a majestic landscape, these are the situations where stunning shines. When you use this word, you're saying that the beauty is on a level above the ordinary, almost like a fireworks show for the eyes. Imagine the difference these terms can make in your interactions. When you need to compliment something or someone, choose your adjective based on the intensity of beauty you want to convey. Pretty for that quiet charm, and stunning for occasions that really call for a dramatic touch. Try using these two adjectives in your day-to-day life. Notice how your compliments become more specific and how people respond to this richer communication. After all, a diverse vocabulary helps us better express our feelings and perceptions. Are you ready to transform the way you see and describe the world around you? Alternatives for hard and difficult. Now that we've covered different nuances of beautiful, let's diversify your vocabulary a bit more, aiming at the words hard and difficult. We often use these terms to describe challenges, but there are other words that can convey more specific nuances about the difficulty faced. Challenging, when something is challenging, it not only denotes difficulty, but it also carries a sense of encouragement. It's used to describe situations where the challenge is great, but it's also an opportunity for growth. A complex work project or a new skill to be learned can be challenging, testing your skills and efforts to the limit. By the way, tell me, what's the most challenging thing you faced recently? I want to hear your stories in the comments. Tough, more informal. Tough is like that sincere friend who isn't afraid to admit that something is complicated. It can refer to both everyday situations and tasks that require resilience. If your day was arduous or you're dealing with a demanding boss, these are good contexts to use tough. Puzzling, when you find something really confusing, puzzling is the right word. Imagine a movie with a complicated plot or a math problem with a non-obvious solution. Puzzling is that difficulty that leaves us scratching our heads trying to unravel the mystery. Complicated? Complicated is perfect for describing something that has many layers or parts. Complex instructions or a new system that you need to master are great examples. The difficulty here comes from the intricate details that require extra attention and maybe even a bit of patience. Demanding: when something requires special effort and knowledge, demanding is the appropriate term. Tasks that require a lot of focus, like the work of a surgeon or a lawyer on an important case, are certainly demanding. By varying your use of these words, you can better specify the type of difficulty you're facing, which enriches your descriptions and facilitates communication. Think about situations in your day-to-day life that fit into each of these categories and try using them. With practice, you'll soon be using these alternatives with confidence and precision. Using challenging and tough. Let's delve deeper into the use of two words that are quite effective when expressing difficulties. Challenging and tough. Both bring distinct nuances to difficult situations, making your vocabulary more precise and interesting. Challenging? This word carries a positive tone, implying that despite the difficulty, the obstacle can be a great opportunity to grow and learn. Use challenging when you want to express that the situation requires effort but also that you're ready to face it. Think of a work project that takes you out of your comfort zone. It's challenging because it tests your skills and offers a chance to improve yourself. Another example could be learning a new language or a musical instrument. Although it's challenging, it's something that promises valuable rewards in the end. Tough, on the other hand, tough is more direct and informal, ideal for describing situations that are hard to deal with. It doesn't carry the same connotation of growth and is usually applied to everyday problems. Imagine a busy week at the office with tight deadlines and constant meetings. This is the kind of scenario that could easily be described as tough. Use tough to convey that something is, above all, complicated and demands resilience. These two words, when used correctly, greatly enrich your descriptions. While challenging suggests overcoming and positivity amidst difficulty, tough is that friend who says, "I get it, it's really hard." Feeling comfortable differentiating and using these words can transform how you share your experiences and face daily challenges. So, the next time you come across a difficult situation, choose between challenging and tough and see how it can clarify and improve your communication. Alternatives for smart. Now let's explore new ways to replace smart in your vocabulary. English is rich and offers many words that, despite having similar meanings, add different nuances to your way of communicating. Bright: when someone is bright, it doesn't just refer to intelligence but also to creativity and liveliness. It's a compliment that highlights more than just logical reasoning, encompassing that extra sparkle that makes an idea or a person stand out. It can be used, for example, to describe a child who learns quickly or an innovative idea. Knowledgeable: used to refer to someone who has great knowledge in a specific area. It's a perfect term to describe people who have advanced quite a bit in their field of study or hobby and have a lot to teach. Imagine someone who knows all the details about classical literature or wines. This person is certainly knowledgeable. Wise: more than intelligent, a wise person demonstrates wisdom and good judgment. It's someone who often learns not only from books but also from experiences. This word is used to describe individuals who often give valuable advice or make thoughtful and accurate decisions. Brainy: this is a more casual and fun way of saying someone is very intelligent. It's often used in informal contexts and can refer to someone who always excels academically, that friend who seems to know a little bit about everything. Intelligent, a more formal term, intelligent is ideal for describing a high level of intellect. It's a universal compliment that draws attention to the ability to think clearly and logically. It can be used in any context, whether interviewing a job candidate or praising a colleague's insight. Knowing these alternatives broadens your range of expressions and allows you to be more specific and authentic in your descriptions. The next time you're going to compliment someone, think about which of these words best captures the essence of the person or idea in question. As you'll notice, using the right term can make all the difference in the clarity and impact of your communication. Let's explore these new options and enrich our vocabulary even further. Using bright and wise. Now that we've explored alternatives for the word smart, let's focus on two of them, bright and wise. Both are excellent for describing different facets of intelligence and can diversify your descriptions even more. Bright. Using bright to describe someone or something goes beyond just indicating intelligence. This term is perfect for also highlighting the creativity and energy with which ideas are presented. For example, you can talk about a bright idea when someone solves a problem in an innovative or unusual way. Bright is often used to describe young people or children who learn quickly or have a special talent for creating new things. It's a vibrant and optimistic compliment that focuses on promise and possibilities. Wise, in contrast, wise refers to a type of intelligence that comes with life experience and good judgment. It's that friend or mentor who always has the right perspective to offer, helping you make sensible decisions. Wise isn't just about knowing a lot of things, but about knowing how to apply your knowledge in the best possible way. The stories or decisions of a wise person often offer valuable insights and reflect a deep understanding of the world. By incorporating bright and wise into your vocabulary, you start to communicate more precisely and deeply the qualities of people and their ideas. When you want to highlight someone's optimistic energy and inventive ability, bright is the choice. For recognizing experience and discernment, wise adds that extra layer of respect to your expression. So, the next time you need to compliment or describe someone, think about how these words can bring new dimensions to your communication. Let's use and overuse these nuances to enrich our daily interactions. It's time to show the world how much your vocabulary can shine. Enriching your vocabulary with synonyms. One of the most effective and rewarding ways to expand your vocabulary is through the use of synonyms. When you start exploring similar words, you not only increase the number of words you know, but you also gain a deeper understanding of their nuances and contexts of use. This process enriches your vocabulary and significantly improves the way you communicate, whether verbally or in writing. First, when you come across a word you use frequently, like beautiful or hard, it's interesting to look up synonyms using online synonym dictionaries or specific apps for this purpose. When looking at a word like beautiful, for example, you might discover terms like gorgeous, stunning, elegant, radiant, among many others. Each of these words conveys a slightly different nuance and may be more appropriate depending on the context. Furthermore, when learning new synonyms, it's important to understand the situations in which each word would be the perfect choice. For example, while beautiful might be a general description, gorgeous might be more suitable for describing an impressive view or a glamorous event. Exquisite, in turn, could refer to something extremely detailed and refined, like a piece of art or cuisine. To really internalize the use of these synonyms, it's essential to practice. Try writing sentences that use these new terms. For example, instead of writing "the painting was beautiful," try "the painting was exquisite." This type of exercise trains your brain to associate each word with the right context, making it easier to apply them in real conversations. Another way to absorb synonyms is to read them in context. This can be done through books, articles, or by listening to podcasts and watching movies in English. Pay attention to how native speakers use word variations in diverse situations, and note down the ones that most catch your attention for future use. Finally, a powerful technique is to create a vocabulary journal. In this notebook, whenever you learn a new word, write down synonyms, antonyms, and use them in sentences. Review this journal regularly to remember the words and contexts. In short, incorporating synonyms into your language practice not only expands your word options, but also gives you tools to express yourself more precisely and impressively. As you become familiar with the nuances of each term, your communication style will become richer and more varied. Escape the obvious. Dude, you know that situation where we always use the same old boring words? Let's stop that and bring some sparkle to our speech with some cool tips. It's like letting your vocabulary get out of autopilot and gain a more eye-catching touch. First up, real-world word hunt. Don't just grab words from the dictionary. When you're reading a book or even watching a series, pay attention to the less common words that appear and jot down the ones that catch your eye. As soon as you can, use these words in conversations or messages, even if it's just for fun or to test them out. This makes learning super natural. Another trick is the game of unique combinations. Think of words that express how you feel and combine them with others to create unique descriptions. Instead of saying, "I'm tired," throw out, "I'm in a deep sloth mode after binge-watching a series." It gets fun and makes you think outside the box, renewing the way you express yourself. The double challenge is also a good idea. Each week, choose 2 new words and make a conscious effort to incorporate them into your routine in some way. Like if the words are vibrant and serene, try to fit them into conversations like "the weather today is vibrant but with a touch of serenity." Little by little, these words will stick in your active vocabulary. We can't forget about mirror chat. This is something everyone can do and it helps a lot. Stand in front of the mirror and talk to yourself using new words you've learned. It's like rehearsing a script, but at the same time it helps to fix the word and makes you more comfortable using it when you really need to. Lastly, think about the favorites bank. Every time a new word really touches you, write it down in a special place like a notebook or a note on your phone. From time to time, review this list to make sure these words stay fresh in your mind and on the tip of your tongue. That way, when you least expect it, you'll be rocking conversations with a vocabulary that anyone will find super charming. So that's it. Let's give the old beautiful and the difficult things in life a little break. With these tips, your vocabulary will get a new and much more interesting life. Let's make your conversations memorable and full of style together. Dive into these ideas and see how your way of speaking gets even cooler. Fun dialogue in action. To wrap up our enriched vocabulary journey, let's put everything we've learned together in a short, fun dialogue that uses these new words and expressions. And of course, we're going to invite you to take action and implement all of this in your daily conversations. Imagine you and a friend are discussing a recent event. Hey, you won't believe it. I went to the new cafe in town and the atmosphere is simply gorgeous. I've never seen a place so well decorated, and the view, stunning. I didn't want to leave. Friend, seriously, I need to check it out. By the way, did you see Anna presenting that project at the meeting? She's so bright. The way she connects ideas is incredible. Totally true. She always has brilliant ideas and a unique way of approaching them. Oh, and speaking of amazing people, our mentor is the wisest I know. I always leave conversations with him with so much to think about. Friend, I completely agree. It's great to have people like that around. Now, getting to work, I'm going to apply that new listening technique to make my English even more polished. This dialogue shows how to insert new words naturally into your conversations. Experimenting with new vocabularies this way helps with retention and improves your ability to communicate ideas with clarity and depth. Finally, here's the action I'd like to encourage. Practice. Reread the alternatives we introduced, actively listen to authentic conversations, and whenever you can, use these new words. Mark your dialogues with these expressions and words, note your discoveries and improvements, and of course, share these achievements with others who are also on the English learning journey. And don't forget to like this material, subscribe to learning channels, and keep an eye out for content that continues to expand your expertise in the language. We're in this together, and with these new linguistic tools, you're more than ready to shine in your daily conversations. Conclusion. Hey, all set to upgrade your English vocabulary? Just imagine a party where everything is beautiful. Enough of that same old stuff. Today, we've transformed beautiful, difficult, and smart into words that truly bring life to what we want to express. Using details like gorgeous, challenging, and wise not only brings variety, but also clarity and impact to your conversations. If you found this helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more tips that really make a difference. Your support is fundamental for us to continue bringing valuable content. As always, let's see how your skill with new words is doing. Here's the secret phrase of the video. When something challenging comes up, my ideas shine an eye. I want to see you complete this phrase in the comments with your own touch. Let's go, interacting and sharing your experiences and insights. And remember, we'll always be here revealing the Learn English secrets. Stay motivated and keep discovering the Learn English secrets by viewing this video or this playlist right here. See you in the next video.